Hi, I'm Clark Mooneyham, coming to you on the Illinois Redneck channel again today. Last year I made a golf ball shooter. It was a lot of fun. Had a lot of power, not a lot of accuracy, but had a lot of power and it was a lot of fun. But the thing was massively heavy. So it's just a monster, as you can see. So I wanted to come up with something that was a lot more practical and manageable, and here's what I came up with. Basically, I'm using the same trigger system as with the other one, only the lever is below. I went ahead and stained it. I figure if it can't be the most powerful or the most accurate gun, maybe we can make it the best looking one. So I stained the barrel here with espresso stain, and the stock I put cherry stain on it, and right now it's got 2 coats of polyurethane on it. I probably will add more polyurethane on it later on and put black screws in it. I knew we were going to be shooting a video today, so I only put 2 coats on it so it would be dry today. So when I was designing this, the ammo is like 300% larger than what we were shooting in the regular slingshot rifle. In the regular slingshot rifle, we were using a 1/2-inch ball. The golf ball is over 3 times that size. So what I had to do was scale the pouch up to like 3 times what my 50 caliber pouch was. Also had to increase the size of the plunger and the groove. I cut the groove with a 1 3/4 inch hole saw. The bands, I had to increase the power. So these bands are twice the width of what I had on the regular slingshot rifle, plus on the regular slingshot rifle I had 4 bands on each side, and on this one I have 6. So I didn't measure the force on it, but it should be 3 times what I had on the other slingshot rifle. I also made this, instead of being just one piece, it's modular. The barrel can come out. The stock is just held in by 2 screws on each side, so you can take the stock out and put in different stocks that you might want. I had the first 2 pouches failed on me. The first one I thought I could punch a 1/4 inch holes in the end and cut out a slot in between them and tie it in that way. But that's what ended up happening with that one. So I thought, well, the answer is to go with a round hole. So I tried a round hole, and I had pretty much the same thing happen with that. So my final solution was to take 2 different types of leather, and I glued them together with blue silicone. So far that seems to be working. But what I would like to say, if you're going to do something like this, it's better to have the pouch break than to have the fork break. Because if the pouch breaks, the bands are going to go away from your face. But if the fork breaks, that's going to come right back at you. So I will probably be reinforcing that fork in the future, And if you're going to do something like this, it'd be a good idea to bolt it down somewhere and hang some weights from the end of the fork and just do a destructive test on it to see how many pounds it takes to break it. So just take a real good look at it so you can see the whole thing. Right here I've got a cheek rest I hollowed out right on there, so you put your cheek on there and your eyeball is perfectly lined up with it. This lever will probably be getting shortened up. I was expecting there to be a lot of friction with the golf ball in there, but actually it's not that bad because I've got the ball setting kind of high in the groove instead of being all the way down to the top of the ball. It's about 3/4 of the way up there. So not as safe as it could be, but it gives you a lot more of a hair trigger. So eventually I will probably even shorten that up a little bit more. So yeah, we'll go take a couple shots and let you see how it works. Okay, one change I might make is put a wedge on the end to angle it back a little more, but so far that hasn't seemed to be a problem. Just put your knee back here, grab the pouch. Okay, cut. Are we rolling? Mm-hmm. Now we want to focus on the target. Now that's knockdown power there. It actually got enough recoil, almost feels like a 20 gauge shotgun. Well, we'll keep working and improving on this project and be back to you with a bunch of others. So be sure and click on down below where it gives a number of videos and watch all our videos, and we'll see you later. Yeah, look at the size of that hole.
Wow.